Everybody, welcome to Spikey, Saturday number 220 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and we're back drafting some more M20 before it goes away. Trying to bounce back from that loss last week. This is a great red pack with Glinthorn, Spitfire, Scorcher, Smuggler, and a mediocre every other color except, I guess, black. And this is a good white card, but we're not going to go white. Glinthorn Buccaneer, I've never played it, and I've never really seen anybody play it. But it's got to be better than Smuggler, Scorcher, and Spitfire. At least Scorcher in a vacuum, right? It's got to be. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to go with. Hopefully we get one of those red cards back around. I can't imagine we'll get the Spitfire. I can't imagine we'll get the Scorcher back. Whether we get the Spitfire or the Smuggler back, I'm not sure, but I doubt it. Somebody's going to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? And then probably just 7. But yeah, let's take this Glinthorn Buccaneer, see where we end up. Maybe it'll be in red. Maybe not. We'll see. This pick, we've got a Spitfire, I guess. I guess we just force our way into red, because there's nothing else here. Again, the rare is bad, Bone Dash, not good, Aether Gust, no, Boneclad Necromancer's fine. Yeah, I think we're just on the Spitfire. Maybe we can try to get really aggressive red. We could try to get some Scorch Spitters, etc. They do some good work with the Spitfire. I think we'll go with that. Can't remember if I mentioned in the minute and a half that I've been streaming or recording, but this, of course, is a sponsored draft. This is Jan's sponsored draft. Thank you very much to him. We've got a Reduced to Ashes or an Ember Cat. Both pretty good. Both pretty good, but I think we would take the Reduced to Ashes over the Ember Cat. There's nothing really pushing me into any other color, not the Weaponsmith, not the Unsummon. I do want both these red cards, but yeah, let's take Reduced to Ashes here. If we want to stick on mono red, we've got a Keldon Raider. Centaur Courser, I think, is about equivalent to it, so no reason to switch colors. Daybreak Chaplain, no. Gift, no. Charge, no. Sleep Paralysis, not really. There's better removal in the set. Skeleton, no. Distortion, no. Portal, no. Overcome, no. So yeah, we'll take Keldon Raider and we'll stick on mono red for the moment. Get past a Reduced Ashes. There's an Unchained Berserker as well, which I don't hate. And if we are going to be aggressive red, 2 Reduced Ashes is about the limit for me, though. I feel like passing the Reduced Ashes, though, is much more of a signal that red's open than passing the Unchained Berserker. So yeah, let's take a second Reduced Ashes here. Again, not seeing a reason to switch colors. We've got an Infuriate or a Daggersail Aeronaut. Feral Invocation is the next best card. It's definitely not Healer or the Wand. I mean, the Wand could work if we do end up with a Destructive Digger, and we should, theoretically. But we'll take the Daggersail Aeronaut here. Okay, 3 Reduced Ashes is too much. I'm not going to take a third one. Pretty late Silverback Shaman here. That's enough for me to say, maybe I should jump into green. Because otherwise I'm just taking a Maniacal Rage to stay on mono red. So yeah, let's explore green's openness. And, well, it's looking possible with a Mammoth Spider here, but that's really filling up on 5 drops. I almost want to take the Vial of Dragonfire just because we don't know what we are yet, but whatever we are, we'll play that. So let's take the Vial. The red disappears, and it's kind of the stuff that I expected to come back. I don't reasonably think we're playing any of these cards. We could take the Sleep Paralysis, it is the best card here. Scoured Barrens, well, we don't know that we're white or black. So let's take Sleep, see where it goes. Yeah, still not much. We could end up blue-red. We could take the Aether Gust. Yeah, let's take the Aether Gust, see where we go. Well, now we get the Unsummon quite late, actually. So I'm pretty happy to explore blue-red. So yeah, let's take that Unsummon. If blue's going to be open, I'm not going to say no. We'll take Active Treason here. A second Raider or a second Vial? That's intriguing. Let's go second Raider. Healer, nope. And a Plains, nope. Silverback Shaman, don't think you're invited to this party. Sorry, bud. So a lot of double red already. So we'll see where we go. Temple of Triumph. Eh. This is actually an awful pack for us. We're not taking Convolute. We're not taking Act. Area not Rift. Red-white duel. Blue-white duel. Or blue-red duel. I can't stop, won't stop taking them, I guess. We could just take this Risen Reef and try to splash it. I'd rather not do that in blue-red. But I'm not taking anything else from this pack, right? Yeah, I'm not taking anything from this pack, so we'll take this. Speculate a little bit, I guess. Ooh. Okay. Well, luckily there's no red cards to tempt me. So I guess we're just going to try to do double Risen Reef again off of 2 packs. That's what we're going to try to do. Maybe we end up being green-red again, splashing blue. So let's take that Risen Reef. And let's only get the exact cards we need. Nothing other than the exact cards we need. So, we could take another Silverback Shaman. Try to cement our place into green-red. We're not taking the blue cards here. We're not taking a Pup over the Shaman, and we're not taking Digger. So we are taking Silverback Shaman. I really don't want a third Silverback Shaman. But a foil Bag of Holding seems pretty good to me. That's better than everything else here. Shock's nice, but Bag of Holding's better. Alright, so we want to push red-green. And I guess we do need to get some elementals, otherwise Risen Reef doesn't look quite as good. But realistically, if we're red-green, we're cutting Sleep Paralysis and we're cutting Unsummon, which doesn't feel bad compared to having 2 Silverback Shamans. We get a Gift of Paradise. That is what I want to see. That is what I want. There's a Brineborn Cutthroat, which is fine, but we're splashing blue ideally, so we'll just take this Gift of Paradise. I do need to find elementals, and I'm not seeing them. Not seeing them at all. This might just be a Bird Grabber here. Let's take Bird Grabber. Embercat, you're an elemental. Get in the deck. Get in the deck. Risen Reef, you're a Risen Reef. Get in the deck. What? What? Like, I was worried about drawing our deck the couple of weeks ago where we drew 37 cards by turn 9. With 3 Risen Reefs, I'm worried about drawing our deck. A lot. I guess we'll take a Temple of Triumph. We might just play it. Healer of the Glade, I guess. Like, you might draw us 3 cards. 1/2 for 1, gain 3 life, draw 3 cards is fine. Ferocious Pup, I guess. But you're probably not going to make the cut. Mind Rot, sure. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have a healer in the sideboard already. Welcome to the team, bud. Welcome to the team. I didn't even remember that one. Wolfkin Bond, no. Actually, Tectonic Rift has a chance. Very outside sideboard chance, but it has a chance. I don't want any of these cards. We'll take the duel. And a Ripscale that we're not going to play. Who are we drafting with? Who passed us that late of a Risen Reef? Don't know any of them. All right. I want red-green elementals. Maybe a relevant duel like this one. Well, we got red and green elementals. I do have to do a bit of a price check on Knight of the Ebon Legion. I assume it's not worth much. The rares aren't usually worth too much. It's the mythics that are. $1.70. Yeah, so we're looking at Leafkin Druid, another Spitfire. Currently we're only dealing damage via Glinthorn Buccaneer. So I almost think that Spitfire could come back around. Like, it's not that exciting of a card. This is an elemental, so I think we're pretty happy with it. So yeah, let's take the Druid. Follow that up with a Thicket Crasher or another Ember Cat. I think Thicket Crasher. Yeah, I think Thicket Crasher. We're not playing this Ripscale Predator. We're not playing this pup. Anything else we're not playing? We're not playing this Act of Treason. Yeah, let's bring in Thicket Crasher. Another Thicket Crasher. Yup, I'll take another Thicket Crasher. You betcha. You betcha. Get in there. Shared summons? Or another Thicket Crasher? Huh. I guess we need a way of winning, don't we? We don't quite have, like, Boreal Elementals and stuff. Shared summons might actually just not be that good in this deck. It might just not be that good. I think I'm still going to take it. Yeah, I'm still going to take it. Well, am I? I don't want the Dagger... Well, Dagger Sail Aeronaut's a way of winning. Cut one of these Keldon Raiders. Put in a Thicket Crasher. I don't know if that was right or not. Well, here's the Scorch Spitter I was thinking about. It's an elemental. It triggers the Spitfire. I don't hate that. But I do actually kind of really want a Mammoth Spider, don't I? No, let's take a Scorch Spitter. Let's just assume that we're going to win before flyers are super relevant. Goblin Smuggler is how we do that. That's how we do that. I mean, Overcome is honestly how this deck might win, too. Boy, I actually think we really want that Overcome. Like, really, really, really want it. If we had Lavakin Brawlers, I think I'd be more likely for the Smuggler, but I think we just want the Overcome here. And I think we need to cut... honestly, maybe a Vial of Dragonfire. I think we're just a no-removal deck. No removal get-ems. Yeah, I'll take a Cloudkin Seer. I don't hate that. Cut a Silverback Shaman? Well, we're not no removal. We have reduced ashes. Cut a Shaman? Yeah, let's cut a Shaman. Put in a Cloudkin Seer. So we didn't get the duels we wanted. Another Goblin Smuggler. Now we actually do get to take one. I'll take that over the other Keldon Raider. Oh, we got one of the duels. We got one of the duels. It's a really late Winged Words as well. Green-blue duel, get in there. We're not going to play any of these. Let's take a rare. Red-green duel, get in there. Cool. This deck came together. We might do some stupid stuff again. We might do some stupid stuff again. Bird Grabber, I guess, flies with Seer and Dagger Sail Aeronaut. Is there anything else that we could do for the Bird Grabber? Not really. Like, I don't want to put in another hard-to-cast 4-drop. I guess we could just put in the Vial of Dragonfire, actually. Yeah, let's do that. We don't need a Bird Grabber. Ain't gonna do anything. Dragonfire in. Holy moly. I like the deck. You thought 2 Risen Reefs was bad. Let me tell you about my friend 3 Risen Reefs. I almost said 4 Risen Reefs. 753, eh? That's 9 green sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So it's 9, 6... 964 plus Gift of Paradise? Sure, let's go with it. All right, let's go do some shenaniganery. Shenaniganery shall be had. We can technically side in Ether Gust. It's a splash color, but we can technically do it. I don't want to hurt my mana base by putting in that Temple. So yeah, Yeah. Let's draw perfectly and not lose to turn 2 Stormcrow over here. Okay. I will risk this. We have 2 1-drops. Any land gives us a Leafkin. I'll risk this. This is one of those hands that I think gets there a little bit more often than you think. But there is still some risk that is going to happen here. And it's possible we might see the risk here. Ancestral Blade, sure. It's a pretty nice 2/2 you got there. Okay, risk not currently being had. We can drop the Leafkin. Blocks the 2/2 pretty well. Now any land gives us a Thicket Crasher. Ironroot Warlord. Ooh. Opponent is going to try something that I haven't seen much of. So yeah, Thicket Crasher's online. Get that big boy going. But then what? Pacifism, rude. Rude. I had uses for that. It's a good thing we don't have 2 more. I'll take 4. Can't stop me. Can't stop me. I guess we drop the Bag of Holding. And then we loot in case we hit a land, because we could play it. We hit a mountain, so we'll pop down the Cloudkins here. That'll be handy later. Oh, I have to click that trigger to put on the stack? Gross. Play the mountain, and we'll drop a Vial of Dragonfire. Cool. I feel like we did a lot that turn. I feel like we got somewhere. Next turn, we probably have to reduce to Ashes the Warlord. Just turn that Tree Folk into Ash. Hope they don't have God's Willing. Moorland, sure. Can you tap this white too, please? No? Alright. I'll take 5. Go to 14. Can't stop me. That is a Risen Reef. Well, let's try to kill it. Can you die? Please? 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 Please. Thank you. God's Willing is an uncommon, right? Can't actually remember. Okay, so we are looking for an island. Ooh! That's a problem. Let's take 4. I don't think we beat that. I think we just lose. I think we absolutely don't have an answer. Let's throw away or reduce. No, reduce is one of our ways of actually getting there. Let's throw away a Risen Reef. I didn't want to show them the Risen Reef. Play the healer. And then we'll pass the turn. So we can deal 5. We can deal 7, but it requires 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, we have to block with a creature. Yeah, no, we're dead here. We're dead. Opponent had a rare, and we didn't. Well, I guess we did, but their rare is a little bit different. So we have Ether Gust we could side in for the singular green creature we've seen so far. Yeah, we just have to draw better. The hand that gets there more often than you think it would, surprise, didn't get there. So you can make this, what, a 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? Well, then I guess I should block it, shouldn't I? Down to 9. Overcome. We can't even cast it. I'm going to leave this game because we're not going to win it. And we're going to do better. We're going to do better in game 2. That's what we're going to do. Could side in a sleep paralysis. I mean, we didn't see any of your islands that time. Maybe we do need like one more island. Yep. Well, we have like 5 blue sources. No. Deck is a perfect, lovely being. We'll leave it the way it is. Leave it the way it is. I didn't price check foil Bag of Holding. I assume foil rares probably aren't worth that much. Bag of Holding. 37 cents. It's almost 10 times as much as it's worth not in foil. Yeah. It's hard to deal with a 4-6 that becomes a 14-20. Or I guess 14. I don't know. You do the math. We're going to play first. We're going to see more than a 1-land hand. We see more than 1-land hand. We see a good hand. Keep. We're going to go Leafkin into Glinthorn into Get'ems. I guess unless Glinthorn doesn't have a good attack, in which case we'll do Thicket Crasher. Use all of our mana. Drop this Druid boy here. Season of Growth. Why we get an attack? So we are going to go with Glinthorn. Glinthorn Buccaneer Get'ems. Get him. So what is it? It's not a trigger. I just have to pay it while it's attacking. And it deals... Whenever I discard a card for any reason, it deals damage to the opponent. Okay, cool. Scry away, friendo. Scry away. On top, gross. Alright, what are we going to get, deck? What are we going to get? Dagger Sail, Area Gnat. So, we are going to attack in. And then we could Vial and kill this, but I think I'd rather just establish the board. And let's establish the board via Flyers. Flyers slightly better than a 4-3 trample, just because who knows what they're going to play. If they play a 3-3, well, then I look like a doofus. Whereas the 3-2 is a lot harder for them to make me look like a doofus. They made me look like a doofus. But we can Vial a Dragonfire, kill that, and then we'll still get in. We'll get in for 5 damage, actually. We'll take them all the way down to 17. Alright, so let's go Vial. Let's blow you up. Let's attack for 5. Crud! No, I want to undo that! Undo doesn't work! I wanted to discard. We sent a message by attacking with our 0-3. Be afraid, opponent. Be very afraid. We're crazy. We will do anything. Anything. So they should be at 16. We should have a card that is not this island. We'll find out soon enough how big our mistake was. We'll draw our card and see what we could have had. Centaur Courser? Sure. It's not that big of a deal. Ancestral Blade? Sure. You're making things slightly more of a deal. Whenever you cast a spell, okay, so targeting via equipment does not do much. Okay, so you made yourself a 4/4. Well done. Well done. We would have had a forest instead of an island. Look at us go. Yeah, so we're going to fly on in for 3, take them down to 14. They're down to 2 cards. Our flyer might just get there. And we'll drop a Thicket Crasher. Pass that turn. Ground held, air controlled. Air's still controlled. Your pup don't do nothing. I'd like to see where these cards go. Top. Gross. At least it's the same card put on top twice. Alright, so no attacks are going to happen here, so we're just going to keep whittling them away. They're currently on a 5-turn clock, which is a slow clock. Reduce, well, that changes an amount of the game. You stop existing, please. Just stop existing. Ugh! Of course they have the friggin' God's willing. Alright. You got me. Well done. Bravo. Draw that card that you put on top. Opponent just living their best value life over there. The other card that they're looking at, that was under the card they put on top and drew, they are thinking about. They put on the bottom. Must not have been a land, otherwise that would have been a real quick put on the bottom. But regardless, we're going to attack in for 3, taking down to 11, and still continue to control the air and the ground. Glinthorn Buccaneer, of course, represents like 3 damage at the moment, even if it dies. Which actually ups their clock to a 3-turn clock. Ironroot Warlord, that's pretty beefy. That's a 6/5. I would like to go a touch bit faster, please. Touch bit faster would be really good. Steadfast Sentry, sure. Let's pull this down. Steadfast Sentry, your Ironroot is a 7/5. Pretty beefy indeed. Pretty beefy, but you don't have attacks this turn. So we're all good. Well, he could attack in with that 4/4. He does attack in with the 4/4. That's fine. We'll kill it. And then you can put that on your pup? Wolf? On the Warlord, sure. Don't spread the damage around. I'm happy with that. Let's drop this here, Risen Reef. See what we see. We see a healer. Oh my, let's play a healer. And then let's see what's on top. And let's gain some life. Oh my, it's a land. Let's play that land. Smash on in for 3. Take him down to 8. Pass that turn. We got chumps. We got our flyboy. So Glinthorn is 3 damage. So we have them at virtually 2 at the moment. Virtually 2. So we'll obviously chump the Ironroot Warlord, and we'll take, like, not much damage. 6. Takes me to 18. Ancestral Blade moved over to the Steadfast Sentry, sure. Opponent realizes going all in on one creature is not how they're going to win this game. They're going to come in with just those. That's fine. We'll chump the Ironroot, we'll take 4, we'll go to 20. We're good. We're all good here. We draw not an elemental, but we gain a life. And a life is handy. So we attack in for 3, take them to 5, and they are dead next turn off of Glinthorn Buccaneer. Just BT dubs. What you doing? Pulse Marasa, they're not dead. Why does that card gain 6 life? Why is it instant speed? Why? Why? Well, now we're dead. Like, we're not winning now that they're back up to 15 life. And have a flyer. We are not going to win. We could go nuts on our Risen Reefs, maybe. I'll take 11. Down to 10. We could go nuts on Risen Reefs. That's about it. First step of going nuts on Risen Reef. Show me Risen Reef. That's a forest. I think we rummage. I think we do some aggressive rummaging here. Sure. Let's rummage. Finding a Gift of Paradise. That's not good enough. Rummage. Finding an Embercat. Good enough. Play the Embercat, see what we see. Show me Risen Reef. Shows me Thicket Crasher. Sure. Can't quite cast it, but that's fine. We've got our chumpers. We've got an elemental to draw next turn. Moldervine Reclamation. Why are people splashing that? Good old Griffin Sentinel. Alright, if we can just go fast, I think we're fine against this deck. But we kind of failed on going fast, didn't we? Just a 4-3. It's almost like they think that we might be on the overcome plan or something. Taking 4. Can't stop me. Thicket Crasher. Show me a Risen Reef. That's an overcome. Player land. Pass the turn. We are not winning this one. It's the lack of flyers. We needed, I think this deck, going crazy with Risen Reefs, does need to be green-blue. I think it needs to be green-blue for Cloudkin Seers and Boreal Elementals. And then I think you get into red just to jam it full of Embercats and stuff. I think going the other way is not good enough. So we're going to chump here and take 4. This is also game 1, I think. And our opponents used like 3 more minutes than we have. We find of mountain. Goodbye. 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 Forest. 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 Oh, dear. Oh, that was game 2? Oh, that was game 2. Gross. All right, let's go into match 2. That hurts. That feels bad. That feels real bad. All right. Well, let's see how this one goes. Maybe we end up with the old 0-2. We haven't had an 0-2 in a while. We haven't had an 0-2 despite the 1-2 that we had last week. We did, we squeaked out that win. I hope we don't go 0-2. I know I've talked about this before over the years. I haven't talked about this in a while. But when I go like 0-2 and post a video, my sub count drops. People just flee the channel, which really makes me want to fake it. It makes me just want to record every video until I find one that I do well, because the ones that I do well, they do better. I get more views. It's a very bad reward system. Very bad reward system, but my morals are too damn strong. I'm not gonna post just the good drafts. Because the good people, the core group of people, y'all stick here and y'all are great. We found an opponent. Alright. Deck, you should be good. You should be good. I'd really like if you had an island here, but we'll keep this. If we hit an island in the first 3 turns, it's going to be nuts. Nuts are going to happen. Healer. Elvish Reclaimer, sure. Island? Island. Island? Glinthorn Buccaneer. Sure, you'll come down next turn. And maybe you'll help us find an island, perhaps. Not that I want to discard any of these cards. Centaur Courser, sure thing. Sure thing. Everybody's on black-green. Everybody's on like some version of black-green lately. It's wild. So we can't attack in, unfortunately. We would just lose our Buccaneer, but Buccaneer blocks Courser, so there's that. Next turn we'll go with Aeronaut or Crasher, probably Aeronaut. Oh, honey, you're going to show me this trick. You're going to show me this trick? Didn't think so. Didn't think so. Thicket Crasher, sure. Not a blue source. Well, if they dropped a Thicket Crasher, then I guess we should drop a Thicket Crasher. Still waiting on that blue. I might actually double block that Courser next time. Moldavine Reclamation. I have to assume, because spoiler alert, I'm recording this immediately after I recorded last week's video, where we saw Moldavine Reclamation at least a couple of times. I have to assume that some podcast came out and talked about Moldavine Reclamation being really good, and now suddenly we're playing nothing but Moldavine Reclamation. Really makes me want to play at my local game store and not online. Overcome's cute. Doesn't win the game though, so we're not going to do it. Drop the dagger sail, pass the turn. I'll take 4. I'm at 24. Seems fine to me. Gross. Agonizing almost. Blue source? I called it. Reef? Reef, because then we draw 2 cards next turn. Reef in 2. Silverback Shaman, nifty. And we'll pass the turn. Alright, so we're going to build towards a Cloudkinseer. We're going to build towards an Overcome turn pretty soon. Because they are down to 1 card. They go and get an Evolving Wilds? I feel like we've seen that play before, and I think the person thinks that the Evolving Wilds will come in untapped or something. I guess the Evolving Wilds goes to the graveyard, so that's 1 more to the graveyard. Sure. We'll take 4. That's fine by me. East Bueno. Barkhide Troll, sure. Alright, let's get all elementally up on them. Cloudkinseer. Let's do Seer Reef. Reef revealing Thicket Crasher. And Cloudkinseer drawing a forest. We'll play that forest, and we will Thicket Crash. Revealing an island, which goes onto the battlefield. Cool. Cool. We are building towards a heck of a turn. Unfortunately, they do got some butts over there. They got some butts. I'll take 4. Go to 12. That's fine. So they've got 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 10 toughness. 13. Stop with the 3 toughness. It's really problematic for me. We've got a mountain, eh? Well, friendo, we're going to drop a Silverback Shaman to stop those attacks, because they're kind of annoying, to be honest. And we're going to drop a Smuggler. And we're going to get in for 4. Soften you up a little bit for that Overcome turn. In for 2 unblockable, in for 2 in the air. Like I just do not care. Take him down to 19. Pardon? You're just sacking a land because you can? I guess you thin your deck. Wasn't doing anything else with the mana. It makes sense. I wouldn't put this in because it thins your deck, but if you have the mana, it's fine. Thinning your deck often is a thing that players think has a really big effect, but the effect is like 1%-ish. It's not big. I'm willing to do a trade here now, I think. They gain a life and they draw a card. Yeah, no, I don't think we actually need to. One card in hand. Elemental. What do we see? We see an Embercat. Cool. That happens to be an elemental. What do we see? I should move this. A forest. Green, 1, 2, 3. That looks a little bit more like an Overcome turn next turn. So let's just do the same thing we did and bash in for 4. In for 4, and I'll actually even rummage here. Discard the mountain. Get an extra point of damage in. Drawing a Thornwood Falls. I'll gain a life. Gaining a life sounds fun. Gain a life, go up to 9, pass the turn. So, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 6, 8, 10, 12. We have 32 damage, I think? And they can soak up 7, 10, 13. They can soak up 16. So if I math properly, we deal roughly lethal. We deal roughly lethal. So that's got trample. So if they have a combat trick, they get me. Unless I block with everything, so I just have to make them have a combat trick. I guess maybe they have an Agonizing Siphon and we just lose, because that can hit any target, right? They do not. They do not. So we're just going to go Overcome, swing with team. Because why not, right? Get wrecked. Hey, opponent. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked? Did I math correctly? Especially because we can do 2 more damage, too. I think we mathed. I think we mathed. Because they block this. Yeah, plus trample. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 18, 19, 20, 24, 28, 31, 37, 41, 44. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We deal 31 damage? We got there. We got there. Cool. Cool. The deck does what I wanted it to do. So let's do that again? Yeah, let's do that again. Let's just do that again. Let's just play these Risen Reefs that we have 3 of that we're not getting to cast regularly. If we just get them, it just works. I can't believe that they actually made this an uncommon. Kinda nutty. I don't know what could have been made the green-blue uncommon, though. Because obviously it had to be an elemental. I don't know. I don't know if there's a green or a blue uncommon. Maybe they should have just made... I don't know. Could Cloudkin Seer have been a green-blue elemental? Green doesn't really draw a card, does it? We'll keep this. This has our blue that we want for our shenaniganery. No one drop, please. Thank you. Pass that turn. We'll pop down a Leafkin Druid, so we've got a turn 4 Shaman, which will hold the ground pretty well. Greenwood Sentinel, that's filler. That's none of my concern. Well, there's the mountain we want. So we get ourselves a turn 3 Dagger Sail Aeronaut. And we've got a good hand. If we don't flood, we're pretty solid. Pup, sure. No attacks. That's the start of the flood. How's it doing, flood? Haven't seen you for a while. So we're going to take 4 here, but that's fine. 4 ain't a thing. Down to 16. Thicket Crasher. It certainly did a lot of work for your last turn, or last game. No Thicket Crasher? Perhaps El Speedre? I'll take a pass of the turn, too. TBH. Agonizing Siphon. So agonizing. Deck. Deck, don't. Please. We're going to get in for 3. We're not blocking. Deck. No more lands. We can get lands. We have 3 Risen Reefs. We're going to have no problem getting lands on the battlefield. You don't have to give them to me, deck. Take 4, go to 13. That's fine. Opponent passes the turn. Thank you. Bone Dash. Get in for 3. Present this Silverback Shaman for prompt murdering. No murdering. Cool. Cool. You have no instants in hand. That's good to know. So you had 5 mana and nothing to do with it in hand. Interesting. Moldervine Wreck, yeah, whatever. Whatevs. I don't respect that card enough. Risen Reef. Let's start the shenaniganery. Into a forest. Sounds good. Let's drop another island. And let's fly on in for 3. Take him to 14. I assume we'll see a suicide attack here. Yeah, sure, you can draw a card. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Oh, wow. Well, I guess they still draw a card. But so do we. So, hey, look at that. It's symmetrical. Ha ha ha! Ooh. Now we're gonna do some stuff. Stuff is gonna happen now. We gon' get 'em. Retributive Wand. That hits any target. Alright. Reef time. We should actually go like that. Double Reef. We get a Cloud Conceer. Awesome. We get a Scorch Spitter. Awesome. Let's drop the Seer. Or wait, does Crasher Spitter I think makes more sense. Yeah, let's go Crasher Spitter. Well, let's go Spitter first because we need to see what we draw. Spitter first. Another spirit or another thingy. Okay, let's do this. Healer. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Land on the battlefield. Our other Risen Reef. I don't know, do we do another Risen Reef here? No, we do Spitfire. Spitfire, land. Gift of Paradise in my hand. Cool! Cool. That was fair. In for 3. You can kill one of my Risen Reefs, but not all of them. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I'll take 2. You got it. You got it. I think they're in trouble. Oh no, they killed a Risen Reef. Whatever will I do? Whatever will I do? Whatever will I do? Just playing constructed elementals over here. Oh, rude. They killed both, and we're still super far ahead. Overcome? Yup. Does that just win the game? They can prevent 1 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yup, that's lethal. Attack? I don't think 1 green does it. Actually, 1 green would give some extra toughness. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17. Yeah, no, even if they had Might of the Masses, that wouldn't have done it. Cool. We didn't go 0-2. We have another match. And the deck works. The deck actually does what I had originally planned it to. We just didn't in match 1. So we're going to play first. That is a Risen Reef that we can cast on 3. I like it a lot. And this hand looks like it could get out of hand. See what I did there? Turn 2 Druid, turn 3 Reef, turn 4 Crasher. See where we are. See where we be. See where our opponent is, I suppose. Opponent's not here yet. There we go. Alright. Forest down. Pass that turn. Pass the turn. There we go. What do you got? Is it a swamp? Is it a forest? It's an island. Area not. You're not an elemental. You go to the back of the line. Back of the line. Blue-white. Uh-oh. Got to go fast if this is a very well built one. Risen Reef. Into our opponent is a slow opponent. Goblin Smuggler. You go over here with the other goblin. You're not an elemental. Past that turn. Next turn we'll drop a Thicket Crasher. See what we can see off the reef. Our opponent's a slow opponent who doesn't know how F6 works, I think. Oh no, they're going to unsummon my Risen Reef. Why? I feel like that must have had better uses than that. You gonna eagle me here? Sage's Row Denizen. Okay. Are we gonna get got? Drop the reef. Reduce to ashes. Alright, put that into my hand. And pass the turn. And then maybe next turn we'll play this elemental, unless you unsummon my Risen Reef again. Yarok's Wavecrasher, sure. So you'll mill me 2, you'll bounce your Sage's Row, you have a 4/4. Sure thing. I will actually use Reduced Ashes on that Denizen, because I'm wondering if that might be their game plan. Because they're blue-white and we've seen 0 flyers so far. Goodbye, Thicket Crasher and Gift of Paradise. Didn't want you anyways. Didn't want you. It's your friend and mine, Forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, eh? Yep, let's Thicket Crasher. We don't need to reduce anything just yet. We're not going to have 4 creatures down. We might if we hit a Scorch Spitter or a Healer. Which would mean we'd then have an extra 2 mana. Let's use this because then we can keep open red and green in case we hit Healer or Scorch Spitter. We hit an Overcome, it doesn't actually matter. Didn't actually matter at all. And we'll pass the turn. So I assume they're just going to replay their Denizen? That they are. So I think we might reduce to ashes, maybe just the Denizen? Maybe the Wavecrasher? I'm not sure. Cerulean Drake. Sure. I am red. Ooh! 2 elementals gone. 2 cheap elementals gone. Well, we got another one. Play the Healer. Gain 3. See what we see. Gain 3. See what we see. We see a Thicket Crasher. Let's play a Thicket Crasher. We're going to build to an Overcome turn here. We want to hold up that red, though. Didn't hit the Scorch Spitter, though. But now we have all the mana we want, so we can Goblin Smuggler. And we can send the Risen Reef in for 1. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Cool. We are building pretty close to that Overcome turn. We're basically just going to want to see them tap out of blue. Or run out of cards. One of the two. Steadfast, sure. So it's not a tap out, so this is not a an Overcome turn yet. We will drop Silverback for massive damage. And we'll drop a Dagger Sail Aeronaut. And what's our best attack here? 1 damage? Yeah, still 1 damage. Get on in for 1. And then I need to see them tap out of blue. Need to see them tap out of blue. One more island. You didn't tap 1 more island. Squad captain, sure, that's a pretty beefy captain. They have 1 card in hand. The odds of it being negate is basically 0, so we should probably just go for overcome here. I'll just have to do some math. So they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. And we would deal 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. We would deal 36. And they can block what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16? 36, 16 is 20 damage. That sounds like lethal to me. Wow, that sounds like lethal. We could also reduce to ashes something, so we do 2 less damage, but we actually end up doing 2 extra damage because we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's do that. Let's reduce to ashes. This just counters if I target them, right? Yeah. So let's reduce to ashes the Wave Crasher. And this I feel would even bait out the negate if they actually had it. So yeah, let's overcome and smash. Smash! If I mathed correctly, we're all good. I should open a calculator. And I should have opened a calculator before we committed to that attack, but let's math while we can. 3 plus 6 plus 3 plus 6 plus 4 plus 7 plus 5 is 34. Minus 6 minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 is 22. Minus 18 is negative 4. Pretty certain we take him to negative 4 here. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20, 24 damage by my count. Negative 6. Negative 6. The deck works. The deck does exactly what I want it to do. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, let's get back in and do that. Oh, so good. Can I just play Risen Reefs forever? Forever, forever, forever. We need to make this webcam a little tiny bit brighter again because the sun has continued to go down the way it does every day. Sure, that bright. We'll go with that bright. Alright, do this and we go 2-1. We get back on that winning train for, I guess, probably our second last M20 draft. Because this will be going up on September 7th? September 14th, we do our last Spikey Saturday. September 21st set review. Because the pre-PR is, I believe, the 20th. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's get this done. Show me a good hand, show me Risen Reefs, show me Islands. Show me Overcome. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is fine. Keep that. We will lead with the Thornwood Falls so that we can get Embercat down. Bag of Holding. Mine's foil, so I kind of win. Yeah, if I knew we were top decking a basic, I would lead with the Bag of Holding, but we don't. So we are going to drop the Thornwood Falls first. Thornwood into Embercat. Into, depending on what the board looks like, Cloudkin, Bag, or just Thicket. Looks to me like we might just go with one thick boy. Embercat. So we currently have 3 mana available next turn, so I guess we Cloudkin Seer. If we hit a basic, I think we crash. I'll take 2. My cat's valuable to me. Life total, less valuable to me. Sage's Robe? Sure. Glinthorn Buccaneer, eh? Well, let's Cloudkin Seer. Draw ourselves a card. It's a Dagger Sail Aeronaut. Okay. Okay. So I'm looking at Thicket Crasher, or maybe just Glinthorn, because actually we can Glinthorn Scorch Spitter. Yeah, let's Glinthorn Scorch Spitter. Frostlinks, sure. Not a problem. They're down to 2 cards. Obviously, they've got card selection, card digging with Bag of Holding, but it's going to be slow and costly. So taking 4 here is not a big deal. Taps my Embercat. That was trickier than I expected. That was a lot trickier than I expected at all. I'll take 4. They took me off my mana that I thought I was going to have next turn. Yeah, we're going to Buccaneer. Because having a blocker seems real good. And we're going to bash on in for 2. No Risen Reef just yet, eh? Risen Reef on this hand would be insane. And it would catch us up to the land drops that we're missing here. Because it is now turn 5. That was our turn 4. No attacks, I like it. And a pass of the turn and a missed land drop, I like it. I like it a lot. That's a Thicket Crasher. Well, we're going to play our own bag. I think we're going to try to dig to a land and or a Risen Reef. We'll attack in for 2 in the air. Take him down to 16. Make these life totals equal. And yeah, we'll look to throw away this Dagger Sail Aeronaut, I think. Or maybe the Silverback Shaman. So let's loot. Same as they're going to do. Find a land, cool. So we will pitch. We're so close to Silverback, and I think it's going to be better than Dagger Sail. And we get to play Scorch Spitter here. Yeah, let's pitch the Dagger Sail. And of course, we can always get it back. Plus, we have Glinthorn. We deal a damage every time we loot. I totally remember that. And yeah, let's play the Scorch Spitter out. Alright, got some more mana. Got some more stuffs we can do. Establish that board. Keep pinging away for 2. They're going to loot, that's fine. As we said, our bag is foil, so we win. Alright, so they're going to pitch a Meteor Golem that they are many lands away from casting. That's going to eventually cost them 11 mana. 13 mana total invested in that Meteor Golem, that's fine. 13 mana, destroy a permanent. Alright, they found a land. Worries me that they have like 3 Boreal Elementals sitting in hand or something. What you got, friendo? What you got? You've got a tap, go to combat. Oh, are you going to properly play it in the second main instead? Oh, no, you're not. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Hey, there's the Risen Reef. Blue, red, red. Risen Reef is my friend. Risen Reef doesn't require red mana, though. Blue, green, red. So unfortunately, we don't get to keep the green that I want for the Healer's Glade. But next turn, if this Risen Reef lives, which it did not, we were going to do some stuff to our opponent. They were going to be in some trouble. So we'll fly in for 2, and then I think we'll just main phase loot, because we want to try to find a land. Yeah, so it's main phase loot. Main phase loot, Gift of Paradise. No, you're not good enough. Yeah, you're not good enough. Deal the damage. Put it away in the bag for later. Pass the turn. They don't get to loot, because they spent their turn countering 1 of my 3 Risen Reefs. This opponent doesn't know that we have 3, right? That was the last opponent that we played all 3. What you got? Seems big. Oh. Okay, they're just getting their Meteor Golem back. Even though they don't have 7 mana. Was that an accident? Did you mean to loot? Maybe they have a land in hand and they're just gonna like surprise me. So we can fly on in for 2. We've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So we could Silverback Shaman and Healer. No, we can't. Because this is red, not green. We could Thicket Crasher and Healer. I mean, we may as well present this as a must Meteor Golem effect, right? Alternatively, we could Thicket Crasher and Bag of Holding. Let's Thicket Crasher and Bag of Holding. Let's Bag of Holding first. That's the proper way of doing this. Bag of Holding first. Okay. I'm going to throw away one of these Thicket Crashers. And we'll deal the damage. So we're actually... Crud. I hit F2 one too many times. Ba-dum-bum-bum. That sucked. Unsummon, rude. Alright. That's unfortunate. That's going to bonus a little bit. We still should be okay here. They still don't have their 7th land for that Meteor Golem that they bagged back. I don't know what that was about. They're going to mill us for 2. They're going to keep the Cloudkin Seer tapped down. That's fine. Land Goblin Smuggler. Totally fine. Daybreak Chaplain. Totally fine. Yeah, I feel like they're Hold the Ground Sage's Row Denizen, to be honest. In for 4, you got it. You got it. No problemo. That's an island. We are going to bring back Glinthorn. And then we're going to loot. Deal 2. We'll bring back Healer, which will pop us up 3. That's a forest, so we'll pitch the other Crasher into the bag, because we do just get these back at some point. Alright. F2 once. There we go. Let's play the Healer. Gain those 3 life back, so we only took 1 damage last turn. And we'll pass the turn. Alright, so there's the land. So Meteor Golem's going to blow up, I assume, the Buccaneer. Which is fine, because we'll just drop a Silverback Shaman. Can move this. They're going to blow up my bag. Sure. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't really expecting to ever crack that. That just was not part of my plan. So at the moment, we could do 3 triggers of this. So we could deal 5 damage, take them to 3. So they're actually dead next turn. BTest of dubs. So let's F2. F2. Attack in for 2. And then let's drop the big ol' Silverback Shaman. And pass the turn. Oh no, they're not dead. They went to 6, not 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we hit a mountain... we can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if we hit a mountain, they're dead. You're going to bounce your Meteor Golem. Oh no, you're going to bounce a cat. Tap down by Cloudkin Seer. Sure, sure. This is all fine. This is all fine. This is delaying the inevitable. You're going to mill me for 2, sure. I mean, this portal is a problem now. Like, we do need to kill them. This portal is actually a very big problem. I'm also just now noticing that they milled our Overcome. Gross. Very gross. Very, very, very gross. I don't like that one bit. Well, let's help out their mill plan, shall we? Risen Reef, finding reduced ashes. That helps. That helps. You know that mill plan you wanted to do? How about you stop? How about you just stop all of that there? Do we want to come in for 5? Get to draw a card. So we're not overcoming. So yeah, I want to draw a card here. And or get in some trample damage. Yeah, we're going to kill that lifelinker. You betcha. We draw an island. How many lands are left in our deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We are 50-50 on lands in our deck. Which isn't great. They're going to blow up my Glinthorn Buccaneer here. Or at least they should. Yeah, they do. Okay. I don't know how we win. I don't know how we win. I think we're dead. I think we're dead, so we just have to play faster than our opponent. No Cortana. I was not talking to you. We have to play faster than our opponent here. And see what we can do. So let's get in for 2. Take him to 6. Man, that portal every turn is a touch of a problem, eh? It's Risen Reef finding a forest. Pass the turn. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 3 out of 8. Sure. So I assume Meteor Golem killing Cloudkin Seer. Yup. I don't know, maybe I should have killed the Golem with the reduced ashes. We'd be at 4 cards in our library now. Yeah, maybe I should have. Oh, hey, we can still do it. Cool, cool beans. Forgot we had another one of these. And then I guess we attack in and get rid of one of the cats? Get rid of one of the cats. They take 1 trample. Eat. Eat. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They go to 1? Are we winning any other way? I don't think we are. We have a Chandra's Spitfire. Let's hope they don't know that. Let's hope they don't know that. Take him to 5. I'm expecting 3/3 cat on the 4/3, 2/2 cat on the 1/1, 1/1 on the 1/1. You have to block. You're actually dead here with Trample Bud. There you go. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's still not great for you there. Sure. 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 That's the block I didn't want them to see. I didn't want them to block the Scorch Spitter. Alright, so we're going to take them to 1. They've got 1 creature. Yeah. And we're both in top deck mode, I believe. And so they can bounce this if they want and replay it, tap that down. I felt like that was kind of our Hail Mary there. I'm assuming we'll see Return Frostlinks tapped Embercat. That we do. That we do. Alright, we've got a Chandra Spitfire, which is going to be a flyer, which kills them, although they can tap it down. Yeah, this friggin' portal. Stop. Go away. Do we have Natural End inside? We don't. We have no way of dealing with that portal. We draw a mountain. Pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the 2 out of 6. 2 out of 6 are lands. Stupid portal. Now this time I do believe we have a game 2 left. I think. This can go back up. Realize that was still down there. Yeah, you attack me, bud. Seems risky. Well, no, it doesn't, because they can just untap. Blah, 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 blah. This is frustrating. This is frustrating. Yeah, untap, replay, tap my cat. Come on. This is not a hard process. There you go. Yeah, tap it. There you go. Well done. We draw a Healer of the Glade. We will play that Healer of the Glade. Although at this point, they can bounce and replay the cat a couple of times. But honestly, I'm just going to pull their timeout here. They have another Frostlinks. Okay. This is not the white-blue deck that I expected to face when we first saw them be white-blue. Tapped Ember Cat, and then you're going to attack with the team, and then you're going to bounce a cat, and then you're going to play the cat. I guess they can't do it twice because you have to tap the portal. Thankfully. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure, I'll go to 3. Poor Goblin Smuggler. It's somewhere, right? Yeah, it's in there. Sure. Yeah, come on. There we go. What do we draw? We draw Risen Reef. Let's play the Risen Reef. What do we see off the Risen Reef? We see Chandra Spitfire. Let's play Chandra Spitfire. What do we see off of Chandra Spitfire? We see a forest. Let's play the forest. Pass the turn. So they can bounce. Oh no, we're not dead. But we're pretty close to dead. Squad captain, sure. Really wish we could kill both those cats. But that ain't a thing that we can do. Alright, so we got a block here, we got a block here, and we got a block here. So then they're going to bounce a cat, play the cat, tap down the Spitfire. We have 2 creatures to their 3 creatures. Cool, 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 cool. This is the kind of like claw your eyes out magic that I'm not a big fan of. Is that your 4th? No, that's the cat you just bounced. Sure, tap the Spitfire. God dang it! Creature? Why does it target creature? Why does it target creature? What was our last card? It was land. It was land. Oh god. Okay. Let's go back in and let's have them dead before that happens. Let's make them not live anymore. Ugh, that portal. I hate that portal. I've played it, and I've done stuff like that. I don't think it's good. Like, I don't think that's a strategy that will consistently win you games, but it will do games like that. So it's a bit of fun. I don't know that I recommend it. We'll keep this. We need an island, but if we have an island, this is pretty crazy. So we'll go Rugged Highlands into Mountain, Embercat. Hopefully hit a Blue Source into Risen Reef, and then be off to the races. Otherwise, we're dropping a Scorched Spitter. Rugged Highlands, pass the turn. We also want to buy some time here because our opponent only has 10 minutes left to our 11.5 minutes. One drop. What the hell? Bag of Holding? Sure. Not a Blue Source. Good try, though. Pass the turn. Two drop. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, you're looting. Okay, sure. Sure. Throwing away an Octoprofit. Sure thing. We're going to need to turn on auto yields to all these triggers as well. That's not an island. We're going to drop a Scorched Spitter and attack for 2. 2. Down to 18. We got him. Show me that Sage's Road Denizen. Ooh, show me nothing. I'm fine with showing me nothing. Wow, that's a healer. That doesn't do much. But, you know. Let's 3 him. Actually, 4 him. Get forward on. Get forward on. 17. Drop him to 14. Let's drop a healer. Overcome. Overcome's getting up there. Overcome is 10 damage at the moment. 11 damage, actually. Not bad. They're going to loot. Sure thing. We are successfully going fast. Throwing away a Cerulean Drake? Really? I feel like you might want that, bud. So you're telling me your hand is infinitely better than that? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, deck. Please. That works. That works. Getting closer to that overcome. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, it's a point away from lethal right now. Alright, you got your Frost Links and do all the other stuff. Whatever. Sure. I got another one. Ha ha ha. Got him. I wonder if they have another Frost Links. 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 damage at the moment. They're throwing away Sage's Road Denizen. 23 damage, they stop 6. They're taking 17. We have lethal at the moment. We have lethal as long as they don't drop an X4. And I'm smelling a Bone Dash here. We have lethal as well if we draw land. That's obviously a important part of it. I want to bite that Bone Dash out, please, and thank you. Oh, intriguing. Well, in that case, you're going to show me what's going on here. And we're going to get a bit more of a chunk out of you. Maybe they're just going to Bag of Holding this turn? That might be all they do. So next turn they play an Octoprofit and a Cerulean Drake. That would actually be perfect. They'd be tapped out, we'd know that we'd be safe, and it would be the end of the game. So they're going to trade there and take 4, go to 10? Love it. Love it. It's 24 damage, and they're currently blocking 2. So yeah, they're going to crack the bag, get their stuff back, They've got 6 mana, so that's looking like Octoprophet Drake. So, what did I say? 24 damage, and they'd block 3, 4, 5, 6. They'd be dead. They'd be real dead. You need to... Bud, you need to click... You need to click this. You need to click this. It won't work if you don't click it. There you go. Remember when they were 1 minute behind us? Now they're 4 minutes behind us. Alright. Please show me Octoprophet Drake next. Oh, they looted. They looted. I thought they broke the Oh. Okay. Oh. I 100% had them on breaking the bag. Alright. Alright. Well, I'm not going to overcome into this mana. Not a chance. Cloudkin's here. We're going to attack into this mana is what we're going to do. Take 9. What you got? There's a lot of mana. What are you doing? Now you're breaking the... What the hell is happening here? I guess they're in your hand? And now I can't see them? What was it? It was just 4 creatures though, right? We win! Our opponent successfully confused me to the point of us winning. Cool! That deck worked. That deck actually did exactly what I wanted it to do in match 2 and match 3. In match 1, we don't talk about match 1 anymore. So yeah, that's our second last M20 draft. Our final M20 draft is going to be next week. It's going to be another pre-record because I'll be in Victoria. I'm currently in Vancouver by the time this goes live. Yeah, I should have been in Vancouver yesterday, I believe. So yeah, let me know what you think of M20 as we wrap it up. I'm going to have the top 10 cards that I was wrong about. Maybe another top 10 list video. We'll see what I get recorded before I leave for vacation. But yeah, let me know anything you want to let me know in the comments down below. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can find me over on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. You can find me at patreon.com/themanaleek if you want to become a financial backer there. The 35, 36, 38 people, however many people are over there, y'all are amazing. You keep this channel going. You can go over to inkedgaming.com, use the promo code MANALEEK10, all one word, 10 off as the number. If you want to get 10% off your order, help the channel out, get yourself a playmat, a dice bag, or whatever. And of course, the easiest way is a thumbs up and subscribe. If you do have questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next time.